respected dignitaries, panel of experts, and my dear friends. As our Honorable MLA has already explained to you regarding the Vattata Uravekya Jal Samruddhi project, which is a flagship water conservation project implemented in the state of Kerala in Kattakada Legislative Assembly constituency with the help of panchayats, line departments, and user agents and other user agencies. I will be just talking to you about the scientific aspect, or how this project has been scientifically planned and executed in this particular constituency, watershed ways, as well as based on the other parameters. As you are seeing here, see, this is the constituency which is located on banks of both the rivers. The river which is flowing on the upper side is the Karamanayar, and the other side is the Neyyar. So a constituency which falls in between two rivers, which itself calls for the necessity of a watershed based planning. Why? Because the distance from the ridge to the river, as you see in this particular picture itself, is very limited. In addition to that, I will just go to the parameters of the Kattakada Legislative Assembly constituency, which it has an area of 11,380 hectares, which means 113 square kilometers. Once it has been prosperous and have sufficient water availability, but now the water availability has been going down very sharply. It has the presence of two rivers. Nearly 287 kilometers of streams are there, first order to fifth order, and we are having 31.54 kilometers of Neyyar irrigation channel and 314 ponds in this particular small area of 113 square kilometers. And this particular constituency has 6 gram panchayats, 122 gram panchayat wards, 14 micro watsheds in 2 river basin, 9 in Neyyar as well as 5 in Karamana river basin, and the total households is nearly 60,000. See, from this particular picture itself, you can see what is the terrain of that particular area. It is very undulating terrain, and the drainage density is very high. And the major problems which has been identified as part of the survey for the preparation of watershed management plan is lowering of groundwater table, drying up of wells, then the land use changes, destruction of small hills, very undulating topography, very high drainage density, and a very peculiar parameter is the reduction in the paddy area. I will show you the statistics in the coming slides. And the water quality is also being affected. Even the salt intrusion has been noticed in some areas inside the constituency. And the shrinkage of water bodies. Almost all the water bodies have been started to shrink. It was in this particular stage, this particular program has been launched. As Honorable MLA has mentioned to you that based on his election campaign, the major issue has been, and the priority has been fixed as water conservation. And we, all the line departments, nearly 16 departments, has joined hand with Honorable MLA and the Gram Panchayat there, and we have been doing this work for the last 3 years. See, from this itself we can see, this is the major sub-watershed. See, 2K, 27, A, B and C, that these three constitute 27 the sub-watershed of Karamana River, which is almost 40% of the total area of the constituency. So for the first work has been initiated in this particular micro watershed. I will show you the maps in the coming slides. See the relief, it goes from 0 to 260 meters above mean sea level, and the slope categories also, you can see nearly 70% of the slope is from 5 to 35%, which calls for the urgent soil and water conservation measures in the entire field. And very only 30% of the area is less than 5% slope, and we have the areas up to even more than 70% of the slope. See the status of paddy lands. I have shown you in the others. I explained to you in the last slide. See, we are having nearly 1,416 hectares of paddy lands, of which the present paddy land is only 124 hectares, which means only less than 10% of the area is still remaining as paddy land, and the all others has been converted to the other crops, including seasonal as well as perennial crops. See, these are the thematic maps which has been used for the study purpose. One is the first one shows you the panchayat as well as the watersheds. See how the watersheds and the panchayats has been related. You can see the 6 gram panchayats in 6 colors, and the watershed boundaries are overlaid over this. And this is the major sub watershed which covers almost all the which comes into part of almost all the gram panchayats. See the drainage density. It's very in this particular area itself we are having 287 kilometers of drains from first order to the fifth order. See the relief here. These are the areas which have high relief, and the slope also. See this pink color shows the strongly sloping area, and this dark green shows you the area which needs high soil and water conservation measures. So almost 60% of the area is under this particular category. With these two one, that is the drainage density as well as the slope and the undulating terrain calls for a pakka water conservation measures for the increase in groundwater level. See the observation wells. See, I am just showing you only two sample wells. See, the first one is the Niyamam dug well, wherein the water level was 1.46 meter below. It's a reading given for the meter below ground level. So in 2007, it was 1.46 meters below ground level, which goes up to 6.25 in 2016. See how much as the water level has been declining year after. Within a span of 10 years, it has gone down nearly 4 meters down. And another one in Velapalshala borewell, see, there also from 7.9 it has gone up to 8.73. And we are having nearly 6 to 7 observation wells there. All the wells are showing the same pattern. It was the situation before the initiation of the project. I will just highlight the major 4 problems which we have been encountered as part of the survey as well as the data collection. As Honorable MLA has explained to you, the Kattakada Legislative Assembly comes on, majority of the portion comes under Niyamam block, which was a semi-critical category of groundwater, which calls for more activities for the groundwater recharge. See, one level I have explained, so I am not explaining further it. Drying up of wells. We have identified 43,043 wells, of which 19,681 wells dries up in summer. That means almost half of the wells have been drying up. Available quality of the available water is poor, and the instance of saltwater intrusion is identified in parts of Velavurkal Gram Panchayat. You have seen the location map which I was showing you in the first slide. See, it is almost in the midland of the Trivandrum district. This particular constituency falls in midland, but even in the midland, there are instances wherein the salt intrusion has been identified. This is very scientifically proved by the water quality test done by the students and the local people as part of this project also. Then the reduction of paddy land, see, it has gone down to 104, just 104.67 hectares is still remaining, and almost all the surface water bodies has been deteriorating. I will just show you how this maps has been used for the planning purpose. See, this is the Kattakada Legislative Assembly constituency. This is overlaid over the satellite imagery or the Google map so that all the stakeholders can easily access to the maps. And see, these are the 14 micro watersheds. If you click on the watershed, it shows, see, it is 2K27B which comes in the Kadamana River Basin. See, from this particular map itself, we can see this is the major micro watershed, and these 3 constitutes the sub watershed, 27A, 27B and 27C. So what we have decided is that we will go to we'll have plans right from this first one. So how the plan has gone, see, I will show you the drains also. See what is the drainage density here. See, with the undulating terrain and this kind of drainage network or high density drains, the water which falls in the surface will be easily washed to the rivers, and you can see both the rivers on both sides. So from here, see, one watershed is only from here. The ridge is here and the drain is here. So the distance is very slow, so that the water very easily flows to the other side. See, we have identified all the ponds. See, these are all the 641 ponds, and if you just click on the pond, if you click on this particular pond, you can see the name of the pond, in which watershed is there, in which ward is, likewise all the informations are there. I'm not going to the details of that because the time is very limited. I will show you the activities which has been taken up, how scientifically we have, see, this is the major watershed, and we have conducted 3 drainage or Nirtara Yatras, where the Honorable MLA has been explained to you. See, these are the 3 Nirtara Yatras, and this is the first one. Why? Because we have taken because this is the major watershed of this area, micro watershed of this area. So we have decided to take right from the beginning to the half portion of that particular area, and almost all the activities has been planned here. In the second year we have taken this one, and the third year we have taken like this. So you can see that it is the activities has been planned based on the watershed itself. See, and one of the major activities where Honorable MLA has been explaining to you is the groundwater recharging. See, we have taken all the buildings in the ridges. See, this is the ridge line. You can see almost all the buildings are on the ridge line itself. So the priority has been given to the buildings which falls in the ridges, because we normally talk in all the watershed concept that we have to go from ridge to valley. So and that's the truth also. So what we have done is that we have decided we will take the activities right from the ridge to the valleys. So that is the other thing. See, and I will show you the check dams also. See, these are the check dams which has been I will off this groundwater recharge. So see, we have the Nirthada Yatra here, then we have constructed 5 check dams here. If you click on check dams, you will show the names. See, it is a Mechra check dam where it is constructed. It is likewise the entire plan has been done using this particular by using the application itself or the scientific thematic maps itself. And I will just come to the presentation back. This is a major project. The details will be explained by the Gram Panchayat persons who will be presenting their activities in their panchayats. But it's an initiative of one honorable MLA. When he has been elected, he has started this program. We had a water source management plan. We had a support of the Harda Kerala mission and the LSGAs and the panchayats. And now we have the visible results also. I will show you some of the results. See, artificial recharging has been done in 40 institutions, wherein in one institutions we have 2 pits like this. We have 2 big pits near the mother well, and which can carry 16,000 liters per day when you receive 1 centimeters of rain. So for 100 rainy days, we will be able to collect 16 lakh liters of water. So into 40 means that much water is being collected every rain per site. And with regard to farm ponds, see, we have 327 farm ponds with an average size of 300. We have the farm ponds which is more than this, but on an average we have on 300 m3, which varies 3 lakh liters of water. If you receive 100 days rain, almost 30 crores liters of water has been forcefully collected in the last 3 years, which has resulted in the groundwater discharge. Then coming to the inland fisheries also, as the slide shows you, you can have the details from that. See, this is the positive results. See, I will show you one well wherein the groundwater level was 8.73 meters below green level. It has gone to, down to 8.9 in 2017, but in 18 and 19 it is slowly coming back, 8.33 and 7.63. See the Nema well which we have seen earlier, it has gone to 6.75. Slowly it has come to 5.6, 5.3 and 5.2. That means the groundwater level is slowly coming up, which is a positive result. And it is very clearly depicted in this particular slide. See, these are the 11 blocks in Trivandrum district, of which the Nema block, with the majority of the panchayats of this constituency falls. See, it has come up from 73.41 to 69.30. 70 is the mark wherein it is being marked as semi-critical. So now it has turned from semi-critical to the safe zone. That is what Honorable MLA has been explaining to you in his presentation. And these are some of the visible results. See, in 2017, this is the status of the stream when we have started the work. In 2018, we have started small work with the help of MG and RES. And in 2019, these are the check dams which I have shown you in the earlier slide. So from 2017 to 2019, the change you can, the visible result you can easily see here. Then this is another pond. See, this is one of the biggest pond in the constituency. See, we can see the people playing inside that, volleyball and football. And in 2018, we had the activities, and in see the status in 2019 and 20, the pond has been brought back to a actual pond. And this is one of the VCBs which has been constructed. See the quantity of water which is being collected in the stream, you can easily see from this particular picture itself. And we have gone for the water auditing of the institutions also. As a sample, we have done in 8 institutions. That is the 6 Gram Panchayats, 1 block panchayat and 1 Taluk hospital. And these are the highlights of the results. Since all these details, see, why I am not explaining all these details is all the details are available in the website www.jalasamruddhi.com. All the reports, all the inputs, and as well as all the activities has been properly documented and available in the website also. I will show you the website in the last. And this is one of the major initiative with the help of Harda Kerala mission what we have done. In this, as a sample, we have done in 100 selected ponds. We have installed this scales, measuring scales with the help of Harda Kerala mission. And every month we are taking the readings of this particular pond. And see, you can see the ponds here. These are the ponds here. And when you you click one pond, you will get the photo of the pond and the scale fixed there, and what is the volume of the water selected, and what is the water availability during each month. And we can have the graphs also. How, see, from May it has gone to May here, then June because of heavy rain the water level has gone up, and in July, since we don't receive rain, it is slowly coming down. So every month we can monitor this one, and almost in all the locations we have selected, in all physiography, all terrain, all watersheds, we have sample wells, and we have been using this particular one for water level monitoring. And this is the particular project which has, as our honorable MLA has already discussed with you, it has been mentioned in the 4th World Reconstruction Conference as the best model of integrated watershed management. All stakeholders has been involved, right from the children to the elderly people. And Dr. Paul Van Meel in his presentation has told that if replicated in other watersheds, 80% of the integrated river basin management goals would be achieved. And the most important thing is that, see, the strong political support as well as the enthusiastic staff has helped the program to take up in a good sense, good manner. And also the other attraction is that only less investment is done for the infrastructure. And these are the agencies who has been involved on these particular activities. And this is just before I conclude, I will just show you the three things. One is that, see, this is the site, jalsamruddhi.com. When you go inside the site, you can have all the reports. All the reports are available. Then all the plans are there, all the activities are there. And if you go to the link wherein all the maps which has been used for the planning has been made available in the website. When you click this, if you go to this particular page, see, you have the thing. All the maps are there, and if you click here, the layers are shown here, and what are the layers which has been used. Because of time constraint, I am not going to the details. And this is the area where this Hardayala mission application has been done. I will explain to you. See, if you just put your mouse over this, you can see the name of each and every pond, and if you click there, you have the water level here, and if you just keep your mouse here, we can have the water level of every month. And this is the graph showing the water level. And if you go to the other parameters, you can have the total volume of the water, what has been the change, everything is available in this particular website. I am not going for that. And after this, right from the beginning, as Honorable MLA has been mentioned to you, we have been collecting all the available data with us, and now the entire data has been plotted in a new portal, wherein all the information right from 2017 to 18 is entirely available here. See, you can have the boundaries, all the boundaries, Gram Panchayat boundaries, ward boundaries, cadastral boundaries, block Panchayat watershed boundaries, micro watershed, everything is there. With regard to natural boundaries, if you put here, you can have the ponds here, see, the ponds, the drains. Then if you come to the paddy lands, even the building footprints, see, it's a very good thing. See, I will just finish this showing this one. See, if you click the Marnoli Panchayat, you can see the building footprints. See, what is the building footprints in that particular area. So likewise, all for the planning purpose, almost all the data is available here. So this particular project is being implemented in the constituency with the help of Gram Panchayats, line departments, NGOs, and general people, with the help of a scientific document which has been prepared by my department, that is Kerala State Land Use Board, in association with all the other departments like soil conservation, irrigation, agriculture, and other departments. And all this entire data is available spatially and non-spatially to the general public, and each Gram Panchayat member, each person living in the constituency can enter the website, see the details and how the plan is going on, and the work done has also been documented so that duplication can be avoided. And the support of Gram Panchayat, before I conclude, I should say that the support of the Gram Panchayat is being very energetic, and they have supported all the activities right from planning to the execution of the programs. So with these words, I just conclude my presentation. Thank you very much.